Bleh! I'm CPC Gamer. You know what? It's really, really tempting not just to voice him in that voice, just the whole time. I really want to do that. I'm not going to. See, I'm going to load the game, and we're going to go back into Nabelheim, and everything's going to be fine. I'm pretty sure there's like a second little thing that I can get in here. Is it you? He has a tattoo of a number 12. Well, he has something. Can you hear the voice of Sephiroth? Can you hear me choking on my tea? Empirical was like, hey, you should hydrate. I should hydrate. Guess what? I might dihydrate first. Don't even worry about it. I had Swedish meatballs. And they were very, very nice. But also, I inhaled them like Kirby would have done. And now I'm dying. Yeah, you like that? That's why I mute for that. Alright, we're gonna do something cool here. I'm gonna do a thing. I must get rid of those that stand in the way of my research, even that one from the Turks. I scientifically altered him and put him to sleep in the basement. If you want to find him, search the area. But this is merely a game I thought of. It is not necessary for you to participate if you don't want to. Needs to be another letter. Move the dial on the safe carefully, but quickly, you have 20 seconds. You cannot go past the numbers while turning. The 4 hints for the numbers are... the lid of the box with the most oxygen. Oh, do I have to do this the whole way? I guess I do. Behind the ivories, short of T and Ray. The creak in the floor near the chair on the 2nd floor. Then, to the left 5 steps, up 9 steps, left 2, and up 6. I feel like that one doesn't count. It's just, here's what the answer is. Sorry, everyone, I will stop clearing my throat eventually. And then, I won't be dying anymore. Oh, it doesn't like that. Anyway, that's not where you're supposed to go. It's like up here somewhere. Because it's not actually T and Ray, like the keys on the piano. It's the T tray and the ray of sunlight. There you go. Now. There's an enemy skill that we can get in here. I don't want it, but I'm gonna get it. It's a lot more useful than Final Fantasy IX, honestly, but I'm gonna get it anyway, and see how it goes. So welcome on in, Empirical. Welcome on in, Rextras. How are we all doing today? Hopefully the answer is good. I'm doing alright. It's my day off tomorrow. And right now, I'm playing Final Fantasy VII. I love that one. Where's the solution? I mean, I know what it is. I've got it written down. But... you know. Aha! Now, I'm pretty sure it's you, right? These guys... no, Dorky Face. Never mind. I'm trying to find an enemy called Jersey. Jersey is bugged. Aw. I thought it was going to just let me do it. That's fine. That's fine. So yeah, the enemy that we need to find is called Jersey, and it's bugged. It uses a skill that is, if you recall Final Fantasy IX, it uses Pumpkinhead. Which does... Oh, there it is. Left 10. I hate confuse in Final Fantasy games, but it's not too bad in this one, because all you will do is randomly attack. It's not like 8, when you just start throwing elixirs at your friends. The enemies, even. Don't do any of it. Do use White Wind, however. White Wind is great. Missing these guys is not great. There we go. Twin Viper is a blade for Yuffie. And the silver megaphone, why, that's for Marshmallows. We love that guy. Can I? Well, hey, even if this misses, I can use Limit Break. Oh, nice! I don't... That's not what reducing an enemy's hit points by half is, game, but I'm certainly not gonna complain. An enemy launcher, that's for Barret. And something's written on the back of the lid. Right 36. You see, this room has the most oxygen in it, because it's the greenhouse. I thought that was kind of clever. That reminds me, Rickstress. Red is on my island today. So, if you want to come over and say hello to Red, you can do that later. Yeah! Ah! It's Sloth. Hello, Sloth. How you doing? You may be interested to know. Tomorrow dinner time is crossword stream. I know you are oftentimes a sleepy peep, and that is absolutely fine. You have... Wait. Wait! Are you a frog person? Frog people are good people. Tomorrow's game is all about being a frog. Sloth, what a stupid question. Yes, I should very much love to see that frog. Give me that frog. place where I work has... we've recently taken on some pretty cool frog mugs. Cloud, why? Yes, please silence him. Don't let him do that again. Yeah, we recently taken on some frog mugs. They look like an enchanted toadstool house, and they have the little chap sitting on the handle. Look, he's got a little crown and everything. Look at him there, the boy. You stop that. Alright, stuff. I'll be checking that out after this. Well, here's the thing. I'm just learning that you're a frog person. I can never find this one, but I know what the code is anyway. So, let us, yeah, you know what? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do that. Right, I don't think this is going to work. Because I have to, very quickly do this. And I have a bad feeling about this. And now I can't do it at all. Fail. You know what? If you have a frog and a toadstool mug, maybe you have the same thing that we have at work right here. And then you go that way to you, and then this way. That's the wrong way. That's fine. We get to soak in the ambience even more. Listen to this soundtrack. What could possibly go wrong? Look, see, there's a red materia in there, and nothing bad. Oh, my hubris! Anyways, this is Lost Number, a really, really cool boss. I thought that this boss was actually called Ketsuban, same as the Singno Pokemon. No, in Japanese it's called Lost Number. And I think the idea is that it's meant to be one of Hojo's experiments. It just doesn't have a number to it. Well, Sloth. Let me tell you, I believe I have something that can help the Andy fan with that. Alright, you attack, you give an ether to her. Yeah, no, reading this thing's name in Japanese, it is called Rastunamba. So, that's what it is. Now this boss fight can go one of two ways. The first way is if the red side takes over, at which point it becomes massively weak to physical attacks, but because the blue side took over, it's really, really weak to magic and has strong defense. You know what? I'm gonna hold on to that. This is fine. Oof. Does that ignore? Does that ignore defense? I feel like Clonhausen would ignore defense. Oh no. Alright, Tifa, make it count. It didn't count. Take your time with that as well, Tifa. Let me just cue this up. Wake up that guy. Alright. Buldang. It's fine. I know what the answer is anyway. It's fine. I know what the answer is anyway. You know what I'm gonna do? That button? That button. There you go. And then that one. Now, I'm really, really quick, and there's no encounters. I just need to clean the place out, and then I'll go fight that thing again, but at regular speed and with encounters, because there actually is something really cool that I want to get, and it's in... I'm pretty sure it's up here. That one. There we go. Okay. I have a bad feeling about this. Don't open that safe. Instead, what I'm gonna do... I'm gonna give you... Yeah, you know what? Ramu. And then you can have... Titan. You've got enemy skill anyway, so that is good to go. And then you go this way. This isn't even the bit that I was worried about getting wrong with the game reading double inputs. There we go. It's fine. Now, you know what that was? Sloth and Empirical Woodland. Don't even worry about it. What that was me going, look, I'm going to use magic. Nice. You know what? Oh, his eyes fading out last. That was great. I kind of realize now that Titan is a sort of preliminary version of the brothers from Final Fantasy VIII. The way that Titan rips up a chunk of Earth and flips it over. And the brothers rip up a chunk of Earth and launch it into space. And it's just funny. How about that? Can I steal anything from you? Nothing to steal. Good. Good to know. Sure, flamethrower. I may have to pass along to the ND fam. Hey, guess what? Sloth wants a thing. Let me tell you about a thing. I got a thing. Yeah, no, frogs are cool. For me, it's penguins. There was a friend of mine who thought it was dragons. So for the longest time, she would just get me dragon stuff for birthdays and Christmases and everything. And like, okay, I get it, but I'm good actually, thank you very much. Alright, look at the little red fluffy thing. Now, it has really strong magical defense, terribly weak physical defense. I think we should be fine to just attack it now. That was always my thing when I fought it before. Like, when I was younger, I would just try to... whatever form I got, oh no, I guess I'm just gonna have to deal with this. That's actually way easier. Maybe I should have done that when I was younger. Oh well. Cosmo Memory. That's an interesting item. So we have two interesting things from there. We have the Odin materia. Summons Odin. I forget what that does. Probably Zantetsken, because that's the normal thing that Odin does. Oh, no, he doesn't. He does a skill called Gunge Lance. Because they didn't properly translate Gungrir. Because I remember my sister always really, really hated that one. Because it's Gunge, what a disgusting word. Fella! Hey, fella! What do you suppose Cosmo Memory does? Well, learn limit skill, Cosmo Memory. Don't really care. Wrong person. I don't get it. Nanaki can't learn that yet. And generally speaking, what the game will do is they will say things like, maybe later, if it's the right person. But, yeah. Right. Please give me a Jersey enemy so that I can collect a stupid, useless skill. this enemy has an animation where it will fall off the chain. I don't know what causes that to happen. I don't know what the benefit to or point of that is. But it certainly is a thing. Just watch, we're gonna come up against one of this team now, a whole bunch of dorky faces, and they are going to confuse me to the point that I don't get to do anything anymore. And I total party wipe, but it was me all along. Sloth. Very much love that song. There's a friend of mine who will always hijack it, though. It's Ada. She always hijacks that song by going, "When I was a young warthog," and I'm so annoyed that that tracks, because, like, yeah, fine. I want that. I thought maybe it was magic that knocked that thing to the ground. That's not what it is. Also, I've just realized this thing's called Butterfly Edge because that's a giant combat knife. Like, it's a butterfly knife is what it is. Clever. Silent Hill Homecoming didn't get many things right, but one of the few good ideas it had was to give Pyramid Head the great knife that looked like a combat knife. Because, like, yeah, sure. Why would... Oh! The secret basement! We knew about that because we've been here before in a flashback. Aha! Alright. Pretty sure this is the enemy I'm looking for. Boom! Jersey. This attack is bugged. They will only ever use this attack if they are unharmed. You can't manipulate them into using it either. It's weird. You stop that. Alright. Now everyone's going away. Oh, I get it. The scales have tipped. So now, you've got to use magic of some description. There we go. There we go. Sloth, I read that as basement man. Basement man. Basement man. Hate streamer man. You won from They Might Be Giants. They have a fight. Basement win. Basement man. Well, yes, Spider-Man, but also Triangle Man. Triangle Man hate Person Man. You know, since we were talking about the Silent Hill 2. Empirical. You wound me. You know what it is. Sloth doesn't, because a wee babby sloth is what they are. Barely half a turn old. It has shown up in other media though, right, hasn't it? Like, I know, for example, the Simpsons movie, right? Homer sings about Spider-Pig. And that's arguably one of the places where this is the best character theme in the entire game. I've heard the remake version. That's good too. To wake me from the nightmare. Who is it? I don't know you. You must leave. You are having a nightmare. You don't look good. A nightmare. My long sleep has given me time to atone. What are you saying? I have nothing to say to strangers. Get out. This mansion is the beginning of your nightmare. Say that again. Do you know something? Like you said, this mansion is the beginning of a nightmare. No, it's not a dream. It's for real. Sephiroth has lost his mind. He found the secrets hidden in this mansion. Sephiroth. You know Sephiroth? You start first. That's how it was. So Sephiroth knows he was created 5 years ago, and about the Genova project? He was missing, but has just recently reappeared. He has taken many lives and is seeking the Promised Land. Now it's your turn. Sorry, I cannot speak. What? You're serious? Hearing your stories is yet another sin for me. More nightmares shall come to me now than I previously had. Now, please leave. No! You're still here. Who are you? At least tell us your name. I was with Shinya Manufacturing and Administrative Research, also known as the Turks. This character's name is Enoni Dankness Dimensions Ravenway. The Turks? Formerly of the Turks. I have no affiliation with Shinra now. And you? Cloud, formerly of Soldier. You are also with Shinra? Then do you know Lucretia? Who? Lucretia. The woman who gave birth to Sephiroth. Gave birth? Wasn't Genova Sephiroth's mother? That isn't completely wrong, but just a theory. He was born from a beautiful lady. That lady was Lucretia. She was an assistant to Professor Gast on the Genova project. Beautiful Lucretia. The human experiment. I'm just imagining him as Snake now. Sorry, everyone. There was no way to cancel the experiment. I couldn't stop her. That was my sin. I let the one I loved, the one I respected most, face the worst. So you slept as punishment? Isn't that rather strange logic? Let me sleep. Fine. Hey Vincent, I'm in a bit of a pickle over here. Can you... Ah, don't worry, Cloud will deal with it. I feel like that could have gone a ways better. Exactly, Emperor Wood. But, in fairness, what good is a cool, badass vampire if he doesn't have a cloud of bats? And again, what good is a badass vampire without talking in the Bela Lugosi voice? Excuse me. I can barely keep a consistent tone for Barrett. You think I'm... So, you know Lucrezia. You know, I don't think I can do that. I can absolutely do that. Sephiroth. Being here brings back memories. Are you going to participate in the reunion? I don't even know what a reunion is. Jenova will be at the reunion. Jenova will join the reunion, becoming a calamity from the skies. Jenova, a calamity from the skies? You mean she wasn't an ancient? I see. I don't think you have the right to participate. I will go north past Mount Nibel. If you wish to know, then follow. Reunion? Reunion? Calamity from the skies! That scene always struck me as being incredibly goofy. Sephiroth can't fly. Like, he never does that. Ever again. Even when he has, like, wings, he doesn't fly. Mate, what was that? Yes, he does. That's not flying, alright? That's dropping in from the rafters like Sting, alright? And how dare you make me think of that? We were having a wonderful time in Vertical Woodland until you made me think of that. To be fair, Ebony also never flies. Like, he does the cool intro thing, and then away he goes. Wait. If I go with you, will I meet Hojo? Don't know. But we're after him and Sephiroth, so I guess sooner or later. Lucrezia. Alright, I've decided to go with you. What? Being a former Turk, I may be of help. Alright then. Cloud had boobs! Did you see that? Tifa walked right into him but didn't despawn. Cloud had magnificent boobs. Alright. I kinda want to, that's excluding the additional games. I don't think he wants to call it Crisis Core. I remember him showing up and looking all cool during the fight scene in Advent Children. Because the heavy metal version of One Winged Angel was playing, and like What? How do we make that piece of music even cooler? Japanese metal. Oh, we are going to die. I am so good at this game. What did I tell you guys? What did I tell you? The funny faces are going to trip me up. And you want to maybe potty wipe myself. Is fine. I did the thing. I got the material. I'm pretty sure I got the material. Yes. Right. No fights. Super speed. Oh, wait. I do need fights, don't I? Because I need to go and get question marks again. Ah, fine. I genuinely do not remember Sephiroth flying ever again in this game. Like I say, there's, the thing. And other than that, I mean, presumably, he's got to move around quickly anyway, right? I don't know. I'm still gonna do my funny bit. Don't even worry about it. Guy's name's Ebony. Also, in fairness, in Protocol Woodland, I haven't engaged in any Final Fantasy VII outside of this game. Sloth, absolutely fine. Please show off Frog. I'm still gonna go like that, so that I can head to the world map and save. And then I'm going to come back in and we're going to get that enemy skill. And then, like an hour into this, we're going to do some plot things. Do you know what? Doesn't even matter. I got the cool dude. I got the one that I want. Oh, it does. Amazing. There is a picture of wee babby CPC gamer looking at frogs. I think... No, I'll tell you why. I was one. Because I had a black eye and a broken jaw. Yeah! That's when we got that picture. Don't sound too excited about that, Cass. Yeah, I know. Also, I thought frogs were one of those things that just sort of showed up. Like, you are... that button. Alright, everyone's back to normal. So, Ebony's thing is to transform. It's called a Galarian Beast. I don't know what that is, because that is very clearly a behemoth. Like, that is what the Final Fantasy team considers a behemoth. We've all seen it. It's in Final Fantasy IX, most notably. Yeah. It casts Meteor on exit. One of those. Well, that's also the thing, Rich. This is... I was going to say it depends on whether or not Sloth is okay receiving such a thing. Because I don't want to just assume that my friends are okay with receiving gifts, right? Some people aren't. But no, if Sloth will take all of the frogs, then absolutely yes, we're going to find some frogs. Get them over there. What about the frogs for Reese and Neve? Well, there could be multiple frogs. Mad Vincent's so cool. I used to have a little bag dangler that was Vincent, and I think somebody stole it when I was in college. A younger me thought that Vincent was just the coolest and best character in the game. Because look at him. He's a monster man, and he's got like a cloak and a gun and blood red eyes. And now, obviously, now that I'm older and I've matured a little bit, and like my tastes in character designs have changed, I'm still right. He's the best character in this game. Look at him. He's awesome. Empirical is correct. His limit break ain't great. Asterisk. Chaos is great. Chaos is absolutely fantastic. Jason is fine, except for the one boss where you actually get to use it. But yeah, otherwise his limit break's not great. Same deal with his ultimate weapon. Vincent's ultimate weapon scales with how many enemies he has killed. Like, he personally has killed. And you need to kill something like 6,000 to get it anywhere decent. It's time I say, everybody! Fun-sized Fury and friends are here. Yes. Thank you very much for the shout-out there, Empirical Woodland. I was typing it, and then I didn't. For anyone who's not been here before, hello. My name is Cass. I'm a penguin. I don't mind pronouns. Just be nice about them. That's what I have to say. We're playing Final Fantasy VII because it's a really good game. We just got the best character, and I'm really happy that he's here. These enemies are the ones that we need to find. I need for them to use a very specific attack on Tifa so that I can get it on my enemy skill materia. But they kind of refuse to. At least right now, anyways. I've not played Destiny 2. I've seen a fair bit from streamers. And yeah, it looks pretty good. Thank you very much for raiding in. Bring in your community. Don't attack him. Use it on her. Please. It does crack me up, though, that one of the things this game can do is just drop a giant comedy anvil on your head. Alright, away we go! If you need to go and do the post-stream self-care, go for it. It is always good to have friends hanging out. And you... I may have added an extra letter. It's a Galian beast. I still don't understand how we get the Behemoth. But, yeah, it's fine. Yeah, get them snacks. Enjoy Final Fantasy VII. Enjoy exploring the world and what's going to come next. No, Empirical, I said that it is. Chaos isn't. Also, I'm not going to use it because Galian Beast is a physical attacker. And these things are immune to physical damage right now. I know how this game works. Don't worry about it. I'm going to leave, and I'm going to save, and then I'm going to continue on with the game. The best character. He's so... Wait, what are you doing in the front line? Your boy uses guns. Notably close quarter weapon guns. Wait. Empirical. Is this... I think Vincent is my introduction to the best magical attack is this gun I found. How about that? Alright then. We've been here before. We were here with Sephiroth. The enemies here are very, very strong. And it was fine before because we had Sephiroth. But now we don't. So... Oh no. Right, I'm going to show you this one. Death Blow! This is why Death Blow is not very good. Well, no, this isn't the first one, but I think this may be my... Get out of here! That never hits! True, Final Fantasy VIII was my first. There is literally a song called The Man with the Machine Gun. It's the best one. That was a waste. Fun though. Now, if memory serves, there are 2 enemy skills that I can learn here. One of them I already have. Oh, thank goodness. One of them I already have, and the other one is, I believe, a parting shot. So, we'll find out. I don't really use either of them anyway, so... I say that. I came into this saying that I never use enemy skill materia. Yeah, I've seen that! Because Mandalorian weaponry doesn't use energy-based projectiles, the lightsabers can't stop it. Parry this, you filthy casual, and then shotgun! What a great bit of lore. Wait, hang on. No. Oh, you can only use enemy skill materia in battle, apparently. A very fussy piece of magic that will only deign to be used at the correct of times. That's one of yours, right? Oh, hell yeah. Who has life right now? It's you, right? Yeah, it's you. Oh, now I remember. What a doofy looking sword. I remember you. Pretty decent skill, attack power to it as well. Blade beam. I'm loving this, by the way. Cloud and some others are going on an adventure. You know what else I have that I don't believe I've ever properly used, and I don't think I'm ever going to use? It's a copy of Dirge of Cerberus. The Final Fantasy game that Square pretends doesn't exist. It's never in anything, because Gak doesn't like sharing his music. And he never has. And... fine. You should. Dirge of Cerberus is the one where you find that note that talks about Sephiroth using a bottle of shampoo every single day and his hair smells like lavender. Oh, how do I get up there? Like that. It's a pretty decent game. The only issue I have with it is it does that really weird mid-late PS2 thing where it looks like the entire screen has been smeared with Vaseline. It's like, it could be the coolest game in the world, but don't look great. Good things you know. See above. Was it Revelation by Gak? Hell yeah. That's why Vincent's the cool character. Didn't want to do that. Oh! Well, there you go. I guess he does have magic attacks. I don't remember him doing that. Good! Bear with me a second, everybody. I need to fact check something. Redemption is the name of the song that Gak did for Dirge Cerberus. Revelation is a Lock NCL song. And Good is a good song. My nan bought me that album called Smile. Good album. Heartache isn't here to say it, so I'm going to say it on her behalf. Cass, are you trying to tell me you went through a bit of a weeb phase? Yes. 2001 to present. It's still there. I came up with an analog for it in my RPG world. Sure, Blade Beam, go! I think that one's his neutral B in Smash. I like that he can just do limit breaks, it's great. Oh, well, I remember what's coming up, but I don't remember how to do it. It's you! More like it's Zoo. Hell yeah. Did you do something? I know that in Final Fantasy IX, you teach me White Wind. Nope. All right. Fine. Let's just fight it. Zoo feels fury. That was literally just a plane sound. Like that was a proper plane noise. So I also remember that in Final Fantasy IX, that thing can eat you. And, yeah. It's really, really worrying because it will do it at the drop of a hat. Aw, you know what? I should have saved that. I'll get another one soon. Actually, come to think of it, can I get Trine over here? I genuinely forget which enemy teaches Trine. Yes, I'm going to use that because, and this goes towards what Empirical was saying just now as well. There's an upcoming fight where it becomes completely unwinnable if you turn into Galien Beast. Alright then. You. Nice. Don't look at me. Ah, frick, do I have to fight you? No, good. Whew. I was worried I'd have to fight that thing. Like, right now. I feel like his limit breaks would be a lot better if you had control of him as a character, but that's kind of the point of him as a character, that he's just this unstable, unstoppable thing at this point. He's been, you know, manipulated and rebuilt and stripped down and reformatted and now he's just this. Not you. You're gonna go to the marshmallow. I'm also going to save. Yeah, you know what? Let's tag you out and bring in, not you, you! So, 9 times out of 10, this is my team for the rest of the game. It's the 2 secret dudes. Why would it not be the 2 secret dudes? Okay, do I want to fight you now? Nah, right? Because there's extra stuff hanging around here. So I'm going to go get some extra stuff. Can I get some extra stuff? No, there's a thing over there. I want that thing. I can't get that thing. Also, Empirical, I'm trying to think. I don't remember what his 3rd limit break is. The first one is Galien Beast. The second one is Jason. I legit do not remember number 3. And then the 4th one is Chaos. And I'm sure it's going to be one of those where I look at it and I go, of course it's that one. Why would it not be that one? I'm just going to turn off encounters for a bit, because I don't remember how to get back up there. Is it this way? It's this way. It's not that way. Nearly time for skill check, boss. Do you mean the blue one down there? Because, like, yeah, that'll do it. The skill check boss was that weird pumpkin head enemy that... Oh, no! Wait, never mind. Nope. Nope. Tap the temple. I know what I'm gonna do. I know what I'm gonna do. You gonna share with the rest of the class, Cass? No, not right now. We'll do that when we get there. Going to give you that. Cloud is just tough, and you can deal with it. Aha! Elemental materia. Literally just what I wanted. Do I have any more? I do. Alright. Elemental Ramu. So rather than just using lightning materia, you can... Bye! Can I? Surely I can't beat this thing. Come on, get him, Cloud. Now, this is where Vincent becomes a problem. Because if I were to transform into Galenian Beast right now, he will start casting fire magic on this dragon. Don't cast fire magic on the fire dragon. It heals it, silly. Nice. That's not the skill check. That is... Oh damn, Sephiroth just killed one of those in one. How do we get through here? I don't remember. But yeah, Sephiroth just killed one of those things in one go. What hope do you have? Not even worth it. Right. Speeding up the game does weird things to the background, but only there. You know what? I'll turn into the guy now, because... Well, again, hopefully this will let me get my next level in that. And that'd be great. Sorry if I'm a little distracted. I've had a message from YouTube. A stream of mine from some time ago, Eternal Darkness Part 4. Somebody has sampled a piece of music from Eternal Darkness, and now YouTube thinks that my channel is actually stealing his content. And I hate that people are able to do this. When you see a lot of things like the Silent Hill 2 soundtrack, except it is slowed down with reverb, it's so that people can do that. It's not through any creative need to have that existing on YouTube. They just... Free money, am I right? Quaka, hello! Thank you very much for the hydrate. Big can of Vimto energy drink today. Yeah. Ooh! You're something Persona 5 for a friend, so you're deaf. Well, that's fine. Well, welcome to stream. Sniper rifle. That's one of the more useful things about coming up here. Is you get a free sniper rifle for Vincent. And as mentioned previously, the death blow materia generally always misses. Except for when you give it to Vincent and he has a sniper rifle, because the sniper rifle will always hit. Am I stuck? Where am I stuck? Game. Please let move. See? Attack percent, 255. It will always hit. Oh, that's why. I think I just went down the wrong path. The only problem with using Death Blow is that's how long it takes to make an attack. Just bleh. I think bleh, because he's a vampire, you see. There you go. If you mean how is Tiny Child, she's back from holiday and has immediately turned around and gone on a second holiday. I'm a little bit jealous of how well-traveled this child is. Wait a second. Don't mind me. I don't want to go that way. That's where the reactor is. I need to go back and fight that thing. How do I go back and fight that thing? This way. I'm a tad lost. Cloud's like, it's been 5 years since I came here last. I don't remember how to navigate Mount Nibel. How long has it been since I played Final Fantasy VII? Possibly also 5 years. Wow. No, I don't want to have to load. Because I will feel quite foolish if I have to do such a thing. But also, can I actually get back there? No, right? Because... By the way, I've muted. I've turned off encounters for a bit because I want to get back to where I'm supposed to go. So I'm just going to go and find that. Rextrus, welcome on back. That's still a path to nowhere. Empirical? What have I missed? Because I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to fight the blue thing right about now. It was there. We looked at it. We all saw it. But there's the reactor. The reactor is where I'm supposed to be going. And I can't seem to be able to get back up to find the blue thing. This is just like an empty one-way path. I feel like... I feel like I've just done something stupid. I mean... I'm gonna... Unless... we go past the reactor. I'm so smart. Hell yeah! Look, and it only took me way too long. That one. Yeah, okay, cool. I'm leaving. I'm gonna fight you. Just what? If this dragon kills me now. Yeah, you know what? Just keep doing Death Blow, honestly. Excuse you? Legitimately, that's not supposed to miss. Like ever. It's... Sniper rifle is, like, supposed to hit every single time. Oh well. Thanks, Yuffie. What a pro. Okay! Now, we need to... Well, first thing I need to do is to get into a fight. So that I can have Vincent use Limit Break. You can use Master Magic, get rid of everyone. You can just attack. Thank you very much for bearing with me, everybody. I got a little distracted with YouTube's silliness. But now I'm back. And admittedly, I got quite lost trying to find the door that was right there. But we got there. I like to think that Vincent was just waiting for that. He's like, oh, as soon as I get unstopped, and then he just explodes out. Like an ill-trained dog with a chop. How does Vincent level up his Limit Break? Because surely that's enough to get level 2. I mean, it's not, because he didn't, but you know. What if it was, actually? Nah, you know what? You can stay. You're cool. You're coolest dude. Alright. Hello. This is the skill check boss that Empirical was talking about. This guy just sort of hell combo. Leave her alone. Who has sense? Not me, that's for sure. Ayo! 6556. All right. Because we need to keep this thing alive until it uses a particular spell that I don't know what it does. Rebirth as you fight this thing at the start as Sephiroth. Alright. The only bits I've seen from Final Fantasy VII rejigging is Cloud being reminded of the fire, and why is this terrible man in my head? I don't really know that there's much of a strategy to this guy. I don't believe it has any elemental weaknesses. I can tell you for damn sure that it absorbs fire. And this goes to what Empirical was saying, where if you come into this guns blazing, in a manner of speaking, and use Vincent's limit break, this fight becomes essentially unwinnable, because as fast as you are able to drop its hit points, Vincent just starts healing it back up again. Oh! Try! I thought this thing taught you magic breath. Am I thinking of the red one? I think it's the red one teaches you magic breath, right? I'm pretty certain there's a red one of these, and that it teaches you breath. Trine is great. It is the electric version of Beta and Aqualung. Essentially, a really good Bolt 2 on all. You bastard! You know what, Vincent? You can have that. Do that cool little twirly thing. And, yes. Gem ring. And the counter materia. Now that's not the one that you want, is it? Counter it, yeah, that's not the one that you want. There is a materia which I think is called counter-attack or counter-action or something like that, which only activates when it's paired with something, and when you are attacked, you do the thing that it is paired with. So, for example, when you are attacked, counter-attack by casting fire or something like that. I was a little bit worried that that was going to be another dragon. Yeah, I've seen the clip because only because OSW found it. It's Shawn Michaels who goes, "Why don't you tell him about it? Try." And then JR immediately kills it. He just goes, "Try." He just doesn't care. As a similar story, empirical. My boys, Deuce and Domino, dead on arrival. They're kind of at the bottom of the boy stable, not the good kind of bottom boy. Wow, really? What are the chances? But like they showed up. And JBL is just like, "Man, look at these damn losers. I hate these damn kids. Get off my lawn. They ain't gonna do nothing in this country." And then, like, admittedly, their in-ring skills were also pretty bad. But, like, nah. I liked the look. Shut up. Why would you give me the ability to do that, game? I feel like you should just target yourself before anything else. Alright, fine, get out of here. To an extent, yes, that is JBL, but also, I feel like if you're going to bring people out and be like, "How do you feel about these guys?" It kind of helps to not have just shoot them in the back of the head on the way to the ring, you know? What's that? Rusty old rocket. Wonder why they made something so huge. Let me handle all your weapon and accessory needs. Sure. Sure. You know what? I'm taking another one of those. Do I need that? I don't really need that. Yeah, let's go for that. It's stronger. Oh, jeez. Sorry, guys. I have just not been upgrading I have not been upgrading my defenses very, very well. Look at that. Let's pick up a couple more of those, shall we? Yeah, long range weapon. You give it a full choke. It's just... There it is! You might think I know what I'm talking about in terms of firearms. No. That is from the Wild Rebels. Taught me that on Mystery Science Theater 3000. How about that? Now, I'm pretty sure you have a really good weapon for Yuffie right about now. This used to be a Shinra base where they launched rockets.
You saw the leaning rocket, right? Yeah, it's Shinra number 26. Never got off the ground, though. Just looms there. That's how the town got its name. Shinra number 26. Want to look at the rocket with me?
So this is something that I was talking with Empirical Woodland. I don't think this place is actually called Rocket Town.
I get so impressed every time I look at it. Sorry to get you into this. For me, it's kind of a hobby. But out of appreciation, let me give you this. I wish you'd take care of it and use it.
It is not... Oh, it's a weapon for Cloud. Alright. Powers up when enemy down. Okay. I'm gonna give you... I'm gonna give you that. No, you know what I'm gonna give you? Vitality plus 10. You can have Power Wrist. You can be strong. I mean, that's a pretty good boost. But I lose Earth and counterattack. Well, manipulate. Yeah, I don't really need most of those, do I? There you go. Counterattack and time. So from the official lore, there was no town before the rocket was there. Okay. Okay. So I had it in my head that it was kind of like Sector 7 and Gone Gaga. It had a name, but Shinra just called it what it is, and I don't know. Screw 'em. We're not going back. Hello, do you have anything that I can steal? Houses. Yes, you do. Give me that. Aw, yeah. Aw, yeah. I'm taking your power. Look at him shaking his head. He knows he shouldn't have put that there. Well, guess what? He did. And now, I'm gonna take it. And now Cloud's even stronger. Yeah. The town popped up around the rocket, populated by the engineers and scientists working on the rocket. That makes a lot of sense. Like I say, my thought was that it was called, you know, Greenville, Pleasant Town, or something like that. Something, you know, really poignant. And then Shinra came along, and it's like, I call it mine. And so it was. There's a Shinra logo on it. Tiny Bronco. This is cool. Do you want me to keep watch? May I help you? No. We're just looking at it. If you would like to use it, please ask the captain. The captain should be in the rocket. I'm Shara, and what are your names? I'm Cloud. The Ebony Darkness, Dementia, Raven Way. Never mind. I'm Yuffie! Staying up with the Shinra? Technically, 2/3 of our party are with Shinra. I thought you were bringing approval for the space program. President Rufus is scheduled to come here. The captain's been so restless all morning. Rufus? And then if you go by pre-release materials, all 3 of our characters are Shinra. But, you know, we don't, because that's pre-release, and it doesn't count. Alright. Oh, it's gonna play the theme tune. You know how I said Vincent has the best theme tune? I kind of flip-flop back and forth between Vincent and the Rocket. They're both pretty powerful themes. I stand by a statement I have made many times previously. Uematsu's a genius. What are you guys doing here? We heard the captain was here? Captain? I'm the captain. What a great piece of music! This is Sid. There is always a Sid. Ever since, like, the second one? Was it the third one? There is always a Sid. The name's Sid. Everyone calls me Captain, though. What do you want? Tell me about this rocket? Not bad for a kid. Alright then, I'll explain it to you. You know, Shin developed a lot of technological gadgets during the meaningless war, right? Now it's a Mako company, but in the old days it was a weapons manufacturer. Well, they came up with a rocket engine. So much excitement about the thought of going into outer space. Our dreams got bigger and bigger. Put a major budget into it, made prototype after prototype. Finally, they completed Shinra number 26. Chose the best pilot in Shinra. No, in the world. Me. I mean, come on. Finally, we get to the day of the launch. Everything was going well. Because that dumbass Shira launch got messed up. That's why they came so anal. And so, Shinra nixed their outer space exploration plans. After they told me how the future of space exploration got my damn hopes up. Damn them. Then it was all over once they found Mako Energy was profitable. Didn't even so much as look into space exploration. Money, moolah, dinero. My dream was just a financial number for him. CPC Gamer, why are you hydrating in the middle of my dialogue? Sit down, pay respect, boy. And look at this rusted rocket. I was supposed to be the first man in space with this. Every day it tilts a little bit more. At this rate, I don't know which will be first. This thing falling over or me getting out of here. My last hope is to talk to the president. Please hold. Sid Highwind is a playable character in this gray-haired, busted and broken old man is 32. Shut up, Square Enix. Is Rufus coming? Yeah, must be news about restarting the space program. Young president, that's what we needed. He still has dreams, too. Can we borrow the tiny Bronco? Yeah, you goddamn mind! It's my most cherished possession. I can't let you take it. Auron is 35. I mean, fair enough, right? The whole thing is that it's like, the joyous fantasy. All of the girls are like 12, and all of the boys are like 15. Except for old man 30 over there. He's broken. And like, I think part of it is just me not being in the target demographic. Like, genuinely, I was 11 when this game came out. I played it as a teenager. Yes, I was 11 when this game came out. So the idea that somebody is in their 30s.
Get out of here, old man!
And then I'd skateboard away. But, like, me now? Oh, goodness. We had this talk in the Discord, right? We had... How old is... Bash from Final Fantasy XII is 36. He looks younger than Sid. Is he the oldest one? Barring Nanaki, who is 45. And, like, Vincent, who I'm sure is 108. Did the captain say anything? Nope. Oh.
Damn it, Shira, what are you, blind? You got guests! Get some tea, goddammit!
I'm sorry. Really, don't mind us.
Oh, shut up! Sit down in those chairs and drink your goddamn tea!
That is one of the best lines of dialogue. That is what sold me on Sid as a character. It's just like... I am going to force you to be guests so I could be a good host. Now sit down and shut up.
Ah, oh, damn, I'm pissed! Sure, I'll be in the backyard tuning up the tiny Bronco. Make sure to serve them some tea, alright?
I feel like Sid would also serve a chav voice quite well. Like,
oh, sure, mate, you got guests. You want to sit down and serve them some goddamn tea, mate? Goddamn. You lend us 20p, dickhead.
Sorry, it's our fault. No, he's always like this.
It says prob. I'm gonna clean that guy's clock.
No, it's because of my stupid mistake. I was the one who destroyed his dream. What happened?
Hey, get your ass in gear. You look like a snail. Even the moon would get tired waiting around for your ass.
I'm sorry.
Don't take so much time checking. It's a goddamn oxygen tank. Sure, being careful is good, but no matter how many times you check that oxygen tank, it won't matter. That thing wouldn't break even if hell froze over.
But...
No buts. You're not stupid, so be more efficient.
I'm sorry.
Captain, our dreams are finally coming true. We are proud to be a part of the launch of Shinra number 26.
Captain, all preparations are complete. All that's left is liftoff. I know that this is a case of they've just repurposed the background we were just on. The rocket is already rusted and falling apart. This brand new shiny aerospace exploration is old and broken.
Here, leave it to me. I'll be back in a few. Alright, Captain. Fly our dreams into outer space. Thanks, guys.
We are praying for your safety.
Instrument panel, all clear. Shimmer number 26, ready for launch.
Engine pressure rising. Shimmer number 26, 3 minutes to launch. Beginning countdown.
Finally. What happened?
Sid, we have an emergency situation. A mechanic is still in the engine section of the rocket.
What? Those little goddamn...
I don't know. Activating the intercom in the engine section.
Hey, goddammit! They're goddamn still in there!
It's sure, Captain. Don't mind me. Go ahead with the launch.
Sheriff, what are you still doing in there?
I was still concerned. The results of the oxygen tank test weren't satisfactory.
You stupid little goddamn... It's gonna start to get so hot in there, there's gonna be no goddamn left when we blast off. You're gonna be burned to a crisp. You're gonna die. You know that, don't you? I don't mind. If I can just fix this, the launch will be a success. I'm almost done. Almost done! You're gonna die! Sid, we must start the countdown. We won't make it if we don't. Starting engine. Hey, wait a minute. Cher's still in there. Ivysaur, hello. Oh, look at the cute little cloud emote. I like that. What are you gonna do, Sid? If we cancel now, it'll be another 6 months until the next launch. God damn it, Shira, you wanna make me a murderer? Captain? Sure. Tank number 7 check is complete. But once I clear tank number 8, it's all clear. Come on, Shira, hurry up. You're gonna die. 30 seconds until ignition. Beginning countdown. Sid, forget about her. We won't make it in time. What am I supposed to do? "15 seconds until ignition. Internal temperature rising." Oh man, the moon. Out of space, my dreams. Night engine. Shit. That's the closest to cussing in this game we're ever gonna get. I'm gonna look this up because I'm curious. He pushed the emergency engine shutdown switch, aborting the mission to save my life. After that, the space program was cut back and the launch was cancelled. It's my fault his dream was destroyed. That's why it's alright. I don't care what the captain says. I'll live my life for him. Oh, Sherry, you still haven't served him tea! I'm sorry. Right, so apparently, Lightning is the oldest Final Fantasy protagonist because she is 1,000 years old in Lightning Returns. Apparently, Quina is in its 80s in Final Fantasy IX. There you go. Hurry up and sit down, or is my hospitality good enough for you? They're late. Where's Rufus? Hey, long time no see. So, Sid, how you been? Well, if it ain't Fat Man Palmer, how long are you figuring on keeping me waiting? So, when's the space program gonna start up again? Hey, I don't know. The president's outside, so why don't you ask him? God for nothing. Fat, god damn it. Don't say fat. Hey, tea. Can I have some too? With lots of sugar and honey and... Oh, yeah, don't forget the lard. Who puts lard in their tea? Palmer, you're disgusting. Is President Rufus here to announce that he's going to restart the space program? Hey, have we met before? Hey, is the tea ready? I mean, does that count as, like... We may have to check with Wolf, because he's the one playing that series and playing through it. But does that mean that, like, at some point, Lightning was put into stasis? I don't know. What did... You got me all excited for nothing? Then what you come here for? I want to borrow the tiny Bronco. We're going after Sephiroth, but it seems like we've been going in the wrong direction. But now, we think we know where he's headed. But we have to cross the ocean. That's why we want your plane. damn it, first the airship, then the rocket, now the tiny Bronco. Shinra took out a space away from me, and now you want to take the sky away from me too?
Oh my. You seem to forget it was because of Shinra Inc. that you were able to fly in the first place.
What?
Excuse me. This way. You wanted to use the tiny Bronco, right? I believe Palmer's going to take it. Why don't you talk to him?
Why do I have to do this? I'm the head of the space program.
We'll be taking the tiny Bronco.
I've seen you somewhere before. I know the Shinra building, when the president was killed. Oh, is this a security?
I'm pretty sure the creator liked that game. Doesn't like the guy who created Lightning really, really like Lightning, and that's why Lightning keeps being like a thing.
Ah, nice.
I regret taking Vincent's perfect accuracy weapon away from him.
Devil attack! Yuffie is down with the devil!
I mean, it's a very similar thing with Renoa in Final Fantasy VIII. She was based, design-wise, she was based on the character designer's girlfriend at the time. Which is why she's the best character in the game. She has the strongest base stats out of everyone in that game, and several others. Renoa's great. Also, realistically, Empirical, the Final Fantasy character they keep putting in stuff is Cloud. Like, who else was going to show up in Smash but series main character Vincent Valance, I mean Cloud. And then Palmer just gets isekai'd away and becomes like a magical princess in another world. No, it's gonna take off! Forget it, get in! Like, I know people were really, really anxious to get a Final Fantasy character into Smash, and everyone had suggested, like, you know, Sabin. Sabin would do a really good job of being in a fighting game, because his whole thing is he is Fight Man. You could pick, you know, your favorite character from your favorite Final Fantasy, but it was always going to be, look at this picture that somebody took out of The Office. Emergency landing. Oh, is it gonna be a big splash? Hold on to your drawers and don't piss in them. Oh, she won't fly anymore. Can't we use it as a boat?
Oh, God damn it, do whatever you want.
Sid, what will you do now?
I don't know. I'm history with a Shinra. And I've given up on that town.
How about your wife, Shira?
Why? Don't make me laugh. Just thinking about marrying her gives me the chills. What are you guys gonna do?
We're going after a man named Sephiroth. We'll have to get Rufus of the Shinra someday, too.
Well, I don't know about any of that, but... Oh, what the hell? Sign me up.
How about it, everyone?
Whatever. Glad to be aboard, numbskulls.
Numbskulls?
Yeah, anyone stupid enough to go up against Shinra nowadays gotta be a numbskull. I like it. So, where are we headed?
Rufus was going after
Rufus.
I thought that was Cloud.
Rufus was going after Sephiroth to the Temple of the Ancients.
Really? Where is it, the Temple of the Ancients?
I don't know. That numbskull kid was telling me he was heading the wrong direction, so maybe it's off of this way.
Let me just head for land and get some information. Temple of the Ancients. That name bothers me. How about going west? No reason. No reason at all. We actually can go west and do the... Life is peaceful there. But we're not going to do that. Because I will die. What I am going to do is go to this way. Where is the thing? I think I'm in the wrong part of the world map's what I'm doing. There are a couple of side quests available to us now. Literally 2, I think. There's another Fort Condor fight that I'm not going to do. There is the thing that I'm about to do now. And you can do something if you head west, but honestly, I don't recommend it right now. Because it's one of those, like, you're probably going to want to come here with all your end game stuff rather than right now. You get something cool for doing it. But I'm not going to do that right now. Thanks. I got stuff to do. It's not that. See, this is why I put on turbo. Because I get lost. I'm going to get lost very easily. I want to go over there. Not there specifically. That's, You want to head there once Cloud has put a nail into a piece of wood and called it a sword. You'll see, one day he'll build a bigger board with a bigger nail in it. And then, where will he be? I never used the nail bat. That was one of the ones that I looked at and went, what do you mean 0 materia growth? I like my materia growth. Canonically, it makes sense, like from a world building perspective. It was just weird to me. Game, how do I go over there? I want to go over there. Magic 8 Ball. Am I stupid? I'm gonna get in the car. I'm going to turn off encounters, and I'm going to get in the car. I think what I'm missing is I have to drive down a river. I'm sure there was a point where I would always go down a river, and it would be very, very funny to me. Regardless, this is where we need to go. That's Gaga. Here's where we need to go. Yeah. Hello. Clearly just a house from Final Fantasy VI, but upscaled. How you doing? Another customer. Well, you should pick an out-of-the-way place, but... Well, if it's the keystone you're looking for, you're too late. I don't have it. Keystone? What, you didn't come here for that? Keystone is the key that unlocks the gate to a very old temple somewhere. You're not going to believe your ears, but I heard it was the Temple of the Ancients. Temple of the Ancients? Don't take it seriously. It's just a legend. I think it's this one? All the weapons you see here I made myself, but lately I haven't been able to get materials. Hey, you wouldn't happen to have any mithril on you, would you? Trade you something good if you could spare some. Hey, thanks. Alright, help yourself to either a big or a small box. I think this is it. Yeah, there it is. See, you're gonna want to go. I'm gonna get the big box. That's got the cool treat in it. Great Gospel teaches the limit skill. Great Gospel. Eris can learn that, and will definitely be learning that at some point. Yep. For sure. I'm not worried about a thing. Realistically, Empirical, I should probably use Nailbat. Cloud doesn't have a great deal of magic, and I can give him materia that doesn't necessarily require growth. So if he has enemy skill, for example, or even something like Sense or Manipulate, I don't really need to, don't mind me, I'm just turning on and off the various cheats that I want to get it set up correctly. I don't necessarily need to give Cloud much of anything materia-wise. I can just give him the nail bat and have him just become strong. Right? So, yeah. I think I can also I can skip a few steps in the next quest and get a summon that I'm not supposed to have yet. Can't I? Oh, I damn sure can. Hell yeah. I'm going to save because I'm going to get shanked by something incredibly strong up here, and I don't want that to happen. Alright, hey everybody. I'll come back for your side quest later. Don't you mind me. This is an area that we'll be seeing quite a ways later, and we're not really supposed to come here right now, We're supposed to get this far and go, oh, I guess there's nothing here. I'm going to turn back and leave. And that's what you're supposed to do. But I'm not going to. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. The first time I played through Final Fantasy VII, I did so with a guide. I looked up how to get every ultimate weapon, and every ultimate limit break, and every piece of summon materia. And that is how I learned how to do this. I don't think anybody... Correction. I don't think I would have figured this out if I hadn't read it in the book. Ah, damn it! If I hadn't read in the book, hey, here's how to get the thing. Oh, that wasn't the thing. It was the thing! Kujata materia. We're not supposed to have that yet. I would never have figured out to just head into the Lost Woods and dink around if this guide hadn't have told me how to do that. But it's fine. Right, next thing I am able to do... Next thing is the plot, right? Go do the plot, Cass. But we need to go and find the Temple of the Ancients, a place I always forget where it is. It's kind of hard to miss. It's like a big jelly bean. It's not the most jelly bean-like structure. We've seen that. It lives up near Cosmo Canyon. That's a secret little thing that we'll be doing later. But yes, is it this? That's how we get over there. I remember. And then we can go over here. And there it is. Those strings in the background, that's very Final Fantasy VI, isn't it? That's the Serpent Trench. It's really interesting coming into this, having played other Final Fantasy games and being like, hey, this sounds like the thing from the last game, doesn't it? Well, that didn't work. So what do we need to do? We need to... Where's my boat? What about my boat? There's my boat.
What about my plane, Cloud? What about my family?
I took off the manipulate materia because I went, surely, I'm not going to need an enemy skill materia anytime soon. Empirical, you want to know my favorite part about this long-range shotgun? It has an iron sight. Again, not much gun person over here. I live in a country where they're not really a thing, but I'm pretty sure shotguns do not have iron sights. And that if you put that on your shoulder, you are blowing your shoulder apart. Oh, where am I going, world? Getting stuck's what I'm doing. Come on. Come on, let me clip through it. Let me clip through it. It's not going to clip through it. Although I do wonder now if the game's going to do that, does that mean that this is based on one of the buggy versions of the game and I can get, like, Tetra materia early? Or whatever it is, the one in the cave where it says just land the plane kind of sideways and drift into it. Also, Quacker, thank you for the redeem. I did. And there's another. Right. Now what I need to do is to run over here to Coral. Now what I'm going to do is get ambushed. It always cracks me up when enemies in Final Fantasy games have just like people names. Why are these things called Spencer? Why is that weird walking boat called Armstrong? Some shotguns do have iron sights. Well, you are history and warfare, man. I will trust your knowledge on history and warfare. I'm going to save. I'm going to save again. I get really paranoid about that. Okay, you saw me do it. You saw that it said Gold Saucer area. That's the bit where I need to be. This is the end. Also, they're called Spencer because the bloke in a basement in Boston ran out of time. That's the name of his, that was the name of his boss. His boss name is Spencer, and damn. Actually, they did that in the Italian version of Final Fantasy VIII. There's one of the if you scan the dummy enemy only in the Italian version, the text reads like, "God damn it, it's 4 o'clock in the goddamn morning, and so much goddamn text in this goddamn game. I'm tired." And like, it's pretty funny. Let's go say hello to Scoob. She is playing Spyro. So let's go say hello to Scoob. Do come back tomorrow. We're going to be playing Froggonit, a game about being a frog and adorable and probably soup. I don't know. Come back for that. Also, crosswords in the afternoon. Yeah. And until next time, goodbye.